Good afternoon, social media fans, and to those related entities. I wish to say something that has been very disturbing for me, and also to relate to you a series of unfortunate events, which is very disturbing. And it was that last Saturday, the 26th of March, I went to return my son to his mother in Mountain View, and where I once lived. And after dropping him off, I had so much time to spare, so I decided that I would go and see Auntie Donna, whom I've always wanted to meet ever since I met her on a set and a JRA and Nephew set. Prior to the shooting of that particular advertisement, we had an interaction session where I was introduced to her. There were a number of individuals whom I do not want to say at this stage. So eventually I found her residence, and when I got there, I asked someone whom I saw coming out through the gate, and I relate my purpose of being there to that individual, and told him that I wish to see Auntie Donna. The first instance, he was reluctant to go and get her for me, but I persuaded him, you know, and actually beseeched to him that I needed to see her. And I even got further as to tell him who I was and under what circumstances that I wished to see her. Eventually, after a long and ardent process, she eventually decided to come. When she came, to my utter dismay, she was very arrogant. Her approach was off, and after discovering this, and without any further delay, I began to explain to her why I needed to see her. And I even told her of the very day we were on this particular set. That didn't seem to do anything. She constantly continued to deny knowing me or ever met me in the first instance. I even go as far as mentioning 2 other persons, and I came under backlash for doing that. But anyway, to speed up the explanation, while I was there trying to persuade her to listen to what I had to say, while she was constantly denying ever knowing me and all of that, she left and she came back within seconds and began videotaping me from the waist down, oblivious to my awareness. I had no idea that she was actually doing that while I tried to convince her to listen to what I had to say. Eventually, I decided that I would apologize to her, which I did, and told her that I'm sorry for bothering her. No sooner I'd left, she posted this particular video all over the various social media platforms. And to my utter dismay again, she ridiculed me, humiliated me, and accused me of begging for alms, even though I told her that was not the reason why I came. She even said in her own video that I did not ask for anything and I did not beg for anything. Yet she's still reiterating that I came begging for alms, and she do not know who this man is. I find that very irresponsible, cold, and to least to say very callous. And I want to implore to you, Auntie Donna, if you have any conscience at all, for the love of God, I would encourage you and implore you and admonish you to apologize to me and to your social media fans and to social media and its various platforms as soon as possible, because you are so irresponsible. Your attitude is very irresponsible. And if you are a real woman, you go ahead and do that for your conscience sake. And I want to use this opportunity on the more pleasant side. I would like to use this opportunity to big up Bounty Killer, Motion Aka Eloy, and also to my general, Dino Crazy, for allowing me this opportunity to take part in your very successful video, Polo Fides. It was a bomb. It was well received, and I will always be indebted to you and the others. And to last but not least, I want to also big up Cecile, the very ever beautiful Cecile, for allowing me to experience this worthy endeavor. Once again, I say to all of you, I am so grateful, and I thank you so much. Thank you for listening.